So, the executive has been trying to do its bit to help people and businesses affected by the recession. But are the various initiatives making a difference on the ground, where more and more people are losing their jobs? Kevin Sharkey went to Larne to test the water.
It's not all plain sailing in workplaces across Northern Ireland these days. East Antrim is no exception. Jobs lost and jobs on the line. And behind the factory gates and the headlines, individual stories and broken dreams.
39 years old, I'm a father of two. I've got lots of experience in work. I'm highly skilled. I'm a trained marine engineer, boat builder. I've worked for oil companies. I moved back from England to Ireland in August last year, looking for a better future because the recession was biting in England. I could see it coming, but Ireland was still booming. I thought we'll move back, the peace process. But unfortunately that's all collapsed around our ears. And
it's changed his family's life and lifestyle.
My partner has had to take on extra hours at work just to try and make up the difference. And we don't go shopping to the supermarkets anymore. We just go to the wee shop in Craigie Hill.
With ticket number 30, please go to desk number 11.
Here some think they're just a number. Larne may indeed be helping to power the world. Not quite so lofty ambitions though for Michael and others like him. Just the power to get a job would do, as well as some help from politicians.
I don't think that they are doing enough in such a way that they could go in there and try and get the payments out a wee bit earlier. They could end up trying to help local firms to try and, even if they get to the stage of just halting the mass redundancies, or halting the massive payoffs, try the best that they can. If they can do the best that they can, then I'm sure us as ordinary folk and ordinary voters will realise that they are local politicians trying to do the best they can. But it doesn't seem, from my point of view at the minute, it doesn't seem to be all there. You know what I mean? They don't seem to be pushing it on. I don't see anybody sort of leading the way saying, look, we'll try this, that and the other.
When workers like Alan and Michael lose their jobs, their pay packets go too. And with more and more pay packets disappearing these days, local businesses are feeling the heat and waiting too for politicians to help.
By the time they get round to doing it, will probably either be closed down or the struggle will be over. You know, people need help now, not 6 months down the line.
And is the help that's been promised for small businesses like your own, is it filtering down to the ground?
Definitely not. I don't see it, you know. You hear about it on the news or them talking about it or whatever, but you don't actually get anything in saying, can we help you? You know.
So, the time ahead, what do you see?
Struggle. Just, you know, definitely just a struggle.
So, are our politicians making a fist of things? Don't go there, says the local MP. The government is on top of the situation. But he says firms may also have to consider radical ways to get local people to the top of the pecking order ahead of foreign nationals.
I think you've always got to be very careful when you talk in those terms, because people then accuse you of being racist and you know, xenophobic and everything else. But there have been a lot of people who moved in because of the economic opportunities that there were, and you know, the local firms needed those people, and they provided the skills which are needed in that part of the economy in Northern Ireland. But equally, when it comes to a downturn, I think that there is an essential requirement to look at how you can best provide for people who have made their homes in Northern Ireland, who live in Northern Ireland, who are citizens of Northern Ireland. And I know that we already know this from statistics, that a lot of those who came here during the boom are now leaving anyway. If jobs were coming vacant and you've got people with equal skills who can do the job, etc., then I think that preference should be given to people from Northern Ireland for the very reasons I've given you.
Well, that might be easier said than done, because the Equality Commission has told the Politics Show that discriminating on the grounds of race or nationality is unlawful. But for those out of work, all they want is something, anything, to unlock the trap they now find themselves in.
Gone from full-time job and money coming in and no worries to no job, lots of worries and lots of time on my hands. Yeah, it's not good.